Hello and welcome to the Dr. Robyn White's podcast here on She Is Still Dope Network. Thank you for joining us today. I hope that you guys are recovering from your Valentine's Day yesterday and tuning in to learn more about Healthy Heart Month. As you know, this month we are focused on getting our hearts right for our mind, our body, and soul. And the one way we can do that is by educating ourselves about the risk and also the prevention to heart disease. So today I have an amazing guest with an S, to talk about how to keep our heart pumping in the right direction. I have Miss Sandy and Sharice, who are the founder and co-founder of Zumbalicious that was established in 2012. Joining us today, we will learn how Sandy and Sharice became partners in taking over the Harrisburg community with a Zumbalicious outrageous performance of exercise to build better women, healthier women, and children and families across the community. Sharice, she's been employed with the city of Harrisburg since the age of 14. She was hired back in June of 86, and that's where I met her at Parks and Recreation. We were swim leaders together. She was the aquatics director at the time, and I was an employee at the pool, and we together taught swim lessons and lifeguarded at the South Side Pool, number 1, out in the South, and we together helped change the stigma behind Blacks in swimming, because Black people can swim. Look at us. We're big swimmers. She then became partners with her best friend, Sandy, who was a Zumba instructor, and encouraged Sharice to become an instructor as well. So together, they were able to influence fitness and health to faculties and students in the Harrisburg community. Sharice assists Sandy in creating routines by step-by-step approach of writing each step down. And after a few months of practicing and writing the routines down, she became certified, and Sharice became certified in November 2012. During this time, they both worked full-time jobs in addition for about 8 years as they were part of the volunteer staff for the Harrisburg Bronco Midget Youth Football Program as cheerleading coaches. They assisted with the Harrisburg Cougars Alumni Association, as well as many community and fundraising activities throughout the city. Sandy and Sharice decided in their late 30s, early 40s to continue living a healthy lifestyle with fitness and eating better. They started instructing Zumba classes, influencing millions. I'm saying millions because that's how many people I feel like they have influenced. If it was not just one family member, it was the family member of a family member. And together, people lost hundreds of pounds in less than a year. People were off their medication. We saw diabetics be freed of diabetic medication. Men and women of all ages were losing weight, lowering their blood pressure, and becoming healthier. These ladies are a powerhouse. And together with Zumbalicious dance fitness program for all ages, they are changing the face of the Harrisburg community. So with no longer ado, we're going to have Sharice Grayer come on from Zumbalicious. Hey, Ree.
Hello everyone. How are you?
That's good. Bring your camera down so we can see your beautiful face. Or up, down. There we go. Up, now you're sideways. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Well, hi, Ree. I love you. Hey, girl.
I love you. Miss you.
I know. I miss you too. Thanks for joining us today. We also want to congratulate Miss Sharice Grayer on 29 years of marriage she celebrated yesterday. So congratulations and happy anniversary for 29 years of love.
Thank you.
That's to be celebrated. She's also a mom of 2 beautiful children, Shanice and Jerron Grayer, my godson and daughter, who are grown adults now, but still your babies, right? Still your babies.
Still my babies, definitely.
Well, we wanted first for you just to come on and give us some just interesting facts on how you were able to change your life and kind of your story on how you got involved in fitness and health and how it's changed your health. As you know, our program is geared to healing women, healing the world. And we believe just by one woman at a time, we can heal the world. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you got involved in health and fitness, Sharice.
Well, Robyn, they used to call me Shucky Ducky Low Fat at the pool too.
Pool two. I'm sorry, pool two, pool two. Thank you, thank
Pool
you.
one, Jackson Lit, right?
Right, right, pool
Right,
two.
right, right. So we were at the Oasis down there. Nobody
Yes,
knew about the South Side Oasis back there.
that's
That
right.
back cut there was beautiful. Um, so a long time ago, even myself, you and I was going to start some little fitness thing right here before you went off to join the service and everything.
Yes,
Um, and I've always been into health and fitness. We cheerlead. I played a little bit of basketball in high school, ran a little bit of track in elementary school, and then I cheerlead, partially through my high school year. And I was one of the kids that was going skate Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I was
nice.
always athletic and into fitness. That time that you and I was after I had the baby, was trying to lose some weight and everything, was at the pool, running around the pool, swimming with Jessica and all them and everything, trying to get everybody fit at the pool.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I can wanted to continue that, life happened, kids happen, programs happen, school happened, and I got away from that, gained some pounds and everything. I had lost some weight after Geron, right before Geron and after Geron, I had kept my weight down for a good bit. And
Okay,
then creep back up to like 196, I think it was. Sandy and I started with the alumni program and the Broncos and everything. And once we started that, we started thinking about being a little bit more healthier and fitness and everything. She's always been a health nut, and always influenced people. Even when she was in school, she's always influenced people to work out and everything. So we
right.
thought it was a good idea. The city wanted a program. And when Sandy started doing the Zumba, I think I was 196 when we started doing it back in 2012. Right now, I fluctuate between 145 and 150.
Okay.
I keep that weight off because of Zumba, because of Zumbalicious.
Okay,
Yes.
Zumbalicious. So tell us about Zumbalicious. Like, how did Zumbalicious get started? And tell us more.
Oh my goodness. So Zumbalicious got started by a few ladies that wanted to work out, lose some weight. Like I said, the city had a program and they called it a dance card. After the funds and everything had depleted, we didn't know where we are going to go, what we are going to do.
Right.
A young lady asked us to come do Zumba at her studio, at her post studio. And we did fitness there and we just kept it growing. Those ladies was wondering where they was going to go after the program had this, stopped almost completely. And
Okay.
we were like, okay, we'll just do Zumba anywhere. We started at Reservoir Park, somebody's parking lot, whoever called us, whatever it was, we were doing Zumba like 5 to 7 days a week, almost every day when we
Just
first started.
everywhere,
Just
anywhere.
everywhere, anywhere, when anybody wanted it, that's where we were there. And Sandy, Sandy and I just didn't want to let the program go.
Right.
She's more on the health side of it. She's more on the eating right, and I am too. Like, she got me to, I don't eat bacon.
What? You don't eat bacon? Girl, we grew up on bacon.
I don't eat bacon. I think this is going on my third year without any bacon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Right.
how did that change your life as
Oh
far
my
as
goodness. So far as the exercise program, like I said, we influenced people. People are losing weight. We have one lady named Quana. Quana lost like 100 pounds. And myself, I am Sandy's biggest poster child, I would say. Because I already was a fitness person.
right,
So but this Zumba, the way we do Zumba, is, I mean, if you stick with it, it comes off.
right.
Even during Corona, I did not, I gained a little, but not a lot. I got more flabbier because I wasn't doing anything. And I
Okay.
took that as a mental break. I thought for me that was like a mental break. We're always running and going. So I took that
Which is
part as a
important,
mental.
Ray. Like your mental health, that's why we say, even in these episodes, mind, body, and soul. I mean, you can have your body fit, but your mind is all over the place. You're not a full whole person. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's important too, to take mental breaks. So I'm
Right.
glad you did that for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, we did that, and slowly, people calling us to come back and everything. But long story short, the I really saw the difference when we changed our eating habits. Sandy dug right in. I was hoping she would get in here on here to talk about it, but she dug right in and went hard on becoming a vegan. from the door. I
Okay.
mean, she was making her own cheese. Everything was from scratch.
Wow.
I wasn't there yet.
Okay.
I wasn't there yet. I
Right.
was when she started that point, I was at the point of taking my meat out and just eating seafood.
Okay. Okay.
I was at that point and everything. And but now she's probably 99% vegan. um I may say I'm like 75, maybe 70%, because I still dabble in a little, other things. She tries not to eat any preservatives, which is very important,
Yes.
and
Yes.
going forward in our health, just period. Even
Right.
if you're cooking food, even if you don't become a vegetarian or vegan, you need to really watch your ingredients and what we're putting and what we're cooking and
Yeah.
everything.
Let's pause right there because that's a very good point that I want to just foot stomp today. We need to make sure that we know what we're eating. There are so many things on a label that are not good for us. And I always tell my patients, if in the first 4 ingredients there's sugar, you shouldn't eat it. Not in the first 4 ingredients. Sugar is one of the most detrimental products that we can put in our body, and it just suffocates our ability to lose weight. It slows down our body's processes from being able to do the right things, and so many things have sugar in it, and so so many things. And then if you can't understand the ingredient, like the first 4 ingredients on a label, you probably shouldn't eat it. So it should be some things that you recognize. And so look at your labels, look at what you're eating, make sure that it's things that you can recognize, because our bodies are machines. And just like any other machine, excuse me, if you put the wrong things in it, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work for your good, right? Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So again, make sure you're reading those labels. What other things can you give the listeners today about moving your body and how important that is?
During this corona time, is so hard. It is so hard. Um, you know, People were asking us to, like, um, when y'all gonna do Zoom? When y'all gonna do Zoom? We're one on one. We're one on one type,
Right.
and we like to be like connected with you. So doing the Zoom just didn't seem quite right. But we tried it, so we're going to adventure into maybe a little bit more. But during this corona time, it's very important that you guys get up, move around, work on your computer for an hour or two, and then just do 10 jumping jacks. They don't have to be hard jumping jacks. Just do 10 jumping jacks. Go up and down your steps 10 times or something on your break. Go outside, take a walk. We're at home with our kids. The kids is in another room doing their work. um you're in another room trying to do your work and everything. And it's funny that we all ask for this. I wish I could work from home, because if I could work from
Right.
home, I could work out, I could cook, I could have dinner done and everything. Whoa, what did we ask for?
Right. Now we have the time, right? Be careful what we ask for. So now God has given us this time. Now, what are we going to do with it? Right? What are we
Exactly.
going to do with it? And that is so important. I think one thing that you said that's so key is make whatever that you're doing a part of your lifestyle.
Yes.
So that no matter if coronavirus is here or not, you are putting your exercise and your health first and foremost.
Right.
Everyone that's listening, stop, because we're going to stop. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks right now, because we're going to practice what we preach. But I think that's important. At a commercial break, at a break in your routine, stop. You can do burpees. You can do 10 burpees. You can do 10 push-ups. So we're going to do 10 jumping jacks just because she told us to. So everybody stop where you are right now. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks. You ready, Ree?
Let's go. I'm going to show the low impact. I want you to do regular 10 jumping jacks.
Okay. I'm going to do regular. She's going to do low impact. Everybody get up. Let's do this. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. That's good. And I just feel
simple that was.
I just feel like sometimes it just feels good to get your blood moving. We're finding that a lot of people right now, in the mix of COVID-19, they're coming down with like lung problems because people are sitting in a dependent position for so long and they're not taking deep breaths. And so what happens is we don't expand our lungs, and that's how we get pneumonias. That's how we have wheezing, asthma. You can get asthma as an adult too, just because you're not moving those lungs, moving that blood through your body. So some tips that Sharice just brought out is that set a routine, okay? Get up before your children get up. Pray, walk, meditate. Even if you're walking up and down your steps, if you have steps in your home, walking up and down your steps, that puts a cardiovascular load on your heart. It makes your heart work more. If you have it's kind of snowy right now, so you can't kind of walk in your driveway. But if you can get some fresh air, vitamin D, a lot of African Americans are deficient in vitamin D just naturally. So going outside and getting the sunlight is really important for us. And then also, if you don't have weight, you can get cans or
water bottles,
right? And just kind of lift them to get your body moving. What other tips do you have, Sharice?
Just sitting, like a lot of people, myself, my computer, I have a stand-up desk now.
Okay.
And I take and use the stand-up desk and while I'm at work, and then while I'm back there in my room, I'll do 10 toe raises and, squeeze my legs and my thighs and everything. Hold that core nice and tight. We tend to slouch. Like right now, I was comfortable. I'm not in my regular seat. We find ourselves slouching a lot, now because we're just heavy. The world is heavy. So you find yourself just like, consuming yourself with the world and just being heavy.
Oh,
So
that's good. Yeah.
it's very important that you just get up, move, laugh, joke, have fun. I think last night we laughed more than anything. Our stomachs was sores. I don't know what, just from cracking up.
Right. That's good.
Just having some fun. And we hadn't done that in a very, very, very long time. Like laugh that hard like that. It was just
right.
And and enjoying yourself. If you have to be in the house, we have to make even with the kids and exercising now. I think Sadie's granddaughter just got something like now they have to. The kids aren't exercising.
Right. That's a problem.
That's a problem. So we have to get the kids to exercise too. So take the kids outside in the snow. But the snow, I know it's a hassle. Put the snowsuits on, the snow boots on, and everything. By the time you put it on, it's time to come back in. But just that activity of doing all that is a motion of exercise. Somebody said, well, why don't you just go get it that way or something? I said, everything's an exercise. When I'm at work, the guys will see me carrying certain things, I'm going back and forth, and they'll say, oh, let me help you, Sharice. I said, nope. I said, this is my exercise today. I appreciate you asking everything, but I move, I take every moment that I can as an exercise. There's times I don't want to go downstairs to get something. Let me just go ahead downstairs. That's an exercise moment, That's
an exercise moment, right? That's good.
Yeah, it's an exercise. When you're riding in your car, just while you're riding in your car, sit up straight and hold those abs in and do those breathing exercises that you're speaking of.
Yes.
Those things right there can change your weight loss. Just those things.
Right.
Not even you haven't even jumped around yet. So for the people who are not into big exercise yet, just start practicing those breathing exercises Robyn was talking about while you're riding the car. Deep breath in, hold your abdominal in, and push it out.
Right.
While you stand in line at the grocery store, do some of them butt exercises. There's moments all day. Squeeze those glutes. Yeah, squeeze those glutes while you're sitting there at the grocery store. Do your abs while you're sitting. Just sitting around, not talking. Like right now, I'm talking to you, and I'm holding my abs, and I'm just squeezing them a little bit here because I'm trying to make sure I keep my posture as straight as possible.
Yeah, you got me squeezing my butt cheeks as we talk. I'm like, okay, let me squeeze my butt cheeks a little bit.
Yeah, right. So there's all kind of things you can do. Every exercise can be modified. Don't think, and that's one thing about Zumba. If you guys go on our page, you'll see all ages, all shapes, all sizes. We lose weight, we gain weight with you guys, because we're normal. You're not going to come to class, or you're not going to talk to Sandy and I, and we're not going to say we're perfect. And, I'm she's a perfect vegan and she doesn't eat anything bad or whatever. I'm this perfect, we're not perfect. And we don't want anybody to feel as though when you come to class, I remember going to class seeing, and no offense to any of my white fellow friends and everything that's instructors, but going and seeing them skinny and trying to figure out, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? And talking to them and what they're saying. Now that I think about the things that they were telling me to do that don't fit us.
That's good, Therese. That's really good.
Yeah. So it doesn't fit us. And then my lifestyle really changed when, first of all, when I decided to make a lifestyle change. When I decided that food was just, fuel.
Fuel. That's it. Yeah. Just fuel.
That's it. I still like to eat pizza once in a while. That's my bad foods. Things like that is still my bad foods.
But it's a choice, right? I think that's what we have to change our thinking. It's a choice. You can choose to eat pizza today, but then what's going to be your next choice, right? So I always tell people, stop, challenge, and choose. So even if you just do those 3 steps, stop, challenge, choose. Just doing the mental process of stopping, saying, am I hungry? Do I really want that? And then challenge. Okay, now if I eat this, is this going to fuel my body, or is it going to fake my body, right? Fuel or fake my body. Right. And then I make a choice. I say, you know what? I am going to have this pizza tonight because I want to have it with my family and I want to enjoy it. And it's my choice. But sometimes if you just take that mental break, stop, choose, and challenge, it's the mindfulness. It's the mindfulness of putting together a thought with making a choice instead of mindlessly eating. That's the difference. So
that's a choice. And it becomes a lifestyle. Once you decide that it's a lifestyle and that food is just fuel, so you can go keep moving and going and everything, and that you don't have to choose, the McDonald's, the Burger King and stuff. And fasting. Oh my gosh. When Sandy introduced me to fasting, oh my God, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die. I was like, I got to have something, and I just didn't know how she did it. I really didn't. I just didn't know how she did it. But when we started fasting and, she started getting pointers about fasting and everything, now I can fast up to 8 to 12 hours or whatever with my water. And, if I need to have some fruit or something, if I do need to get by, sometimes I might have a scoop of peanut butter or some celery or, carrots or something like that. And I can get by because I figured out that I'm either thirsty or I just need to fuel my body.
Right. And that's a good point that you say about the thirst, because sometimes we interpret hunger, but we're really thirsty. So stopping and just grabbing some water before you eat food will kind of fill your belly and keep you going more. So that's a good point, Ray.
Yeah. And then when you said about the sugars, the first things with sugars, all those sugars things, what people don't realize is that bread, pastas, and then on top of you just ate some ice cream or cake, or you don't think about that whole process. You got up in the morning. So this used to be my day. I ate a bacon and egg sandwich every day. Every day. And then on the weekend, I probably ate half the pack of the bacon before I fed the family. While I was eating, I was cooking the bacon I love some bacon on some white piece of bread. Just sometimes the bacon with
the mayonnaise and the tomato. No, just
right. But but now you can make bacon out of mushrooms now with flavor them up. There's all kinds of things that you can do. Carrot dogs.
What did Tabitha say? She taught me how to do carrot bacon.
Did you eat the carrot dog? Oh, girl.
A carrot dog too, yeah.
I'm waiting for my BF to one day open up a restaurant or something.
A vegan restaurant,
yeah. We're gonna do something. I don't know.
Yes, let's put that in the atmosphere. Vegan restaurant coming to Harrisburg.
Well, there's one already here in Harrisburg, and yes, good brother. I like that guy. and he has a cafe across the street. He's getting ready to move his location though for the restaurant. So we are happy that there is a vegan soul food restaurant here for us, because us Black people need to get a little bit more, you know.
We just need to diversify our palates. And I have some statistics here that I shared on the last one, but just to bring it back for all of those that are listening, did you know that diabetes, smoking, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, physical inactivity, obesity, and family history of heart disease are the most greatly prevalent among African Americans and are the major risk factors for heart disease and stroke? What's more crazy is that African American women have almost 2 times the risk of stroke than Caucasians, and are more likely to die in earlier in age than when compared to other women and other ethnicities. So I feel like we just have to know that we can't skate by. Okay, this is a life-changing resistance. Exercising and eating healthy is the greatest form of resistance. If we really want to change the world, we got to start by what we putting in our mouths and what we're doing with our bodies.
Yes, yes.
I mean, that's how we're going to sustain life and legacy.
Right. One thing I will say this, and as we take this journey and learning more about ourselves and our body, especially the African American people of color, we can change it. You know, they say it's hereditary. It's really not hereditary.
You can change your DNA. You can
change the D in the DNA. And, you know, a lot of it is, you know, I'm not trying to turn everybody into a vegetarian, vegan or whatever, but all I can say is watch What the Health.
What the hell, girl? It changed my life.
Just watch What the Health, and you will understand a whole lot what's going on right now in the industry.
Yes.
While this corona's going on, why all everything, you know, and everybody have their different opinions of what's going on with the corona. But one thing I can say is what we put on our mouth will help us, especially, Lord forbid anybody gets it. It's going to make a difference when you and if you do get it.
Yes. And I am a witness. My family was attacked with coronavirus, and all of us came out unshaven. And I do contribute that to the fact that we were healthy. Because if you think about the way the body works, it's all about immunity. It's all about your body's defense. Because I'm not downplaying coronavirus in any way, but it's a virus, just like any other virus that can attack our body. The difference is, how healthy are you when the attack comes? So we got this saying in the Black community, like if you are ready, you don't got to get ready, right? So it's not like, oh, here comes coronavirus, let me start drinking my vitamin C. No, if you're already healthy and your body already has a defense mechanism to fight, then when attacks come, you're going to be stronger. It's almost like the word says in Ephesians that we have to put on the full armor every single day. Not just when we see the war coming, but we have to be prepared for the war or the attack that might come. Amen. And so I really think what you're talking about is so imperative in our discussion today, is we have to choose what we're going to eat and what we're going to put in our body. And we have to make that choice now. So shout out, I see a lot of my people supporting Gina. She is a vegan. Please follow her at Vegan Mama Boy. Type it in the chat. I think it's Vegan Mama Boy. She's a mom of 2 boys, and she has totally changed her life around. Cooking vegan, she's in her kitchen with her boys, and she's teaching us how to eat vegan. Tabitha, she's a world phenomenon. She just started at Whole Foods, and here she is changing the world with all of her vegan tips. And so we are changing. We are definitely changing. And let's give our ancestors a break, right? They did what they had to do to survive, okay? They didn't have the choices that we have today. They didn't have the ability to eat like we eat. They had to eat what they had in that farm. You know what I'm saying?
And that was fresh farm now. This stuff that they're putting in the market is not fresh farm. It's with a lot of
hormones.
Yes. So I will give that to our families, and they were out, but they were out there tilling those mills though. They
True.
were out there working and
True.
being physical fit and everything. So
Yeah.
thank you for putting that up there. Yes, they were being physical fit and everything. So
Yeah, and that's a big difference too, the way that they were tilling the land and, taking care of the crops and chopping down corn and, taking care of the horses and the pigs and the chickens. So that's where we got to do zumbalicious, because we don't got no pigs to take care of, but we got some zumbalicious.
let me tell you, you come do some zumbalicious, you be feeling like you was out there in them woods doing some work. I dare tell you that. And like
Right.
I have to go back to saying we fit everybody, and I just want our community and people of color to know, do not be afraid of exercising and moving. I
Yeah.
mean, right now they Harrisburg right now under UPMC put out a program. It was supposed to be outside and it was supposed to be all, but Corona came and we had to make some changes and everything. But Harrisburg has a variety of exercise programs right now, and Zumbalicious is part of it. But we're actually trying to focus on getting Harrisburg healthy, because once we're healthy, our mind everything will just make sense.
Amen.
Your mind's clear, a little bit more
Amen.
clear. You see and you understand things, and it works. Hi, Celeste. Celeste is one of our faithful Zumbalicious ladies, and Jessica. I saw Jessica on there earlier. These ladies, we love our ladies. There's
And find your tribe, everybody. Find your tribe. There's so much out there today, so much health access at our fingertips. If you don't have a Zumbalicious near you, just find your tribe. There's so many online free groups that you can get to keep yourself accountable with someone, even if it's just one person. Just call a friend and say, "Hey, can we work out together?" Put a YouTube channel on and just do it. Just do it. Don't let anything stop you. Today is Monday. It's your reset day. So right now, you can start over right now. You can make the choice to have a healthy heart by doing whatever you do. Put it in your routine. Before you take care of your kids, before you feed your kids, make them work out. Get up, start your day with the right attitude, and make sure you do it together, because that's what we need. We're stronger together as women, and if we can heal women, we can heal the world. So Sharice, 30 minutes is just not enough time.
Never.
To talk and get people moving. But please give us some information on how we can get in touch with Zumbalicious, or how we can know what's going on. Give us your tags.
Okay, so on Facebook is Zumbalicious, and it's ZOOMBALICIOUS, Zumbalicious, and on Instagram is Zumbalicious, same thing. Or you can tag Sandy Johnson or Sharice Grayer. Our spellings of our names is there. It'll come right up in the box there. And just keep an eye out on what's going to happen from here on out until we get back outside in the world. We have to redesign, regroup, and get ourselves back to a new norm.
Right. And Sharice, please try to do the Zoom. I connect with a Zoom group all the way in California at 5:30 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 5:30 here. I think it's 8:30 in California. So do the Zoom. I know it's not as personable, but anything is better than nothing. Just having people that are going to show up at a time period, it's better than nothing. So let's work alongside of coronavirus, not behind it. Let's work beside it, because we will win this. We will win this together.
We definitely will. Tell them to make that Z S, Zumba LICIOUS.
Yeah, let's correct it. So it's Zoom, ZOOMBALICIOUS. Zumbalicious. And if you guys want to donate to Zumbalicious, is there a way we can donate anything financial to you guys?
Oh, just inbox us and we'll send you the link.
Okay.
And the link where you can send any donations. We would love that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, let's support our community. Let's support our strong Black women who are out there healing the women and healing the world together. Sharice, I appreciate you. Everyone, please like, share, and subscribe to Dr. Robyn White's podcast. If you please go to your podcast that you listen. Every Thursday, we drop this same episode, so you can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also Anchor, or wherever you listen to your podcast material at. So go ahead and subscribe so that you you won't miss an episode, just in case you missed the live. You can always go back to listen. This is amazing information, and we need to spread it to our friends, our mamas, our aunties, our girlfriends, our sisters, our daughters, our nieces, and share the wealth, because I know that we can help heal this world one Zumba session at a time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. Thank you, Cherise. God bless you. Thank you, Sandy. I know you're standing in the gap for our sister today. Let her know I want to have her back on, because I just want her to give us some vegan meals. So tell her to just up some good stuff so we can share, and I'll bring her on next time.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see what you got going on next month, and let me know.
Okay, I will. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And remember, if we can heal the woman, we can heal the world. Before we go, I do want to end with a scripture.
Okay.
That I think I talked to you about when I was able to text you. So the scripture for this particular podcast episode, it has to relate to one of my favorite scriptures that I always read, and it kind of rang different this time when I read it, but it comes out of John, and it says, "I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers." And I think that's really good, because we always talk about being in health, but I think being in health is an action word. So it's a choice, just like we talked about. To be in health, you have to choose to be in health. So today, I hope that you choose to be in health so that your body can prosper, so your soul can prosper. Amen. So thanks again. I love you. God bless you. And we'll see you same time, same place next week.
All right. Call me later.
I will. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.